across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing, oh, everybody's singing, oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be in the way you move.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amy and I am on a financial freedom journey with my family. I share every single Friday the progress that we are making towards our goals. Every single week we make financial moves that used to be paying off debt and making payments, but now it is moving money into savings and investments. So we are currently working on two different goals at the same time. These are the two main goals that we have for this year after we had finished our emergency fund, and that is our house fund and our Roth IRA. So as you can see here, our house fund goal is $25,000 and our Roth IRA is $6,000. We are going to be maxing out one Roth IRA this year, and then hopefully next year we will be able to max out both a Roth IRA for myself and for my husband. So more to come on that in the next few months, but this year we are just focusing on one Roth IRA because that was kind of what had fit into our plan for the year. We're also trying to buy and sell a house this year, which I know is crazy in this market. We actually went to go see some houses this week, which is kind of an update I wanted to give you guys. If you watched my video last week, I briefly talked about the fact that we had met with a realtor and kind of just talked about like selling our house, what we could possibly get for it and all that stuff. And then this week we actually did start to look at some houses. So that was really fun and exciting. Nothing really jumped out to us, nothing that we wanted to, put an offer in on. We did see some new builds, which was an interesting prospect. We had not really considered that before, but there is a subdivision in our ideal location that is having some model homes and also some like partially finished homes that they're selling that you can do some upgrades on or make some changes and edits on. So that's kind of a path that we're also looking into. But yeah, nothing super substantial, but we did kind of start the process, so that's really exciting. And it's just a really busy time for us right now. I am going back to work in less than 2 weeks. I'm currently on maternity leave if you're new here. So lots of things going on and trying to just do some projects around the house. And yeah, it's been a really busy week. How was your week? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear about your week. How was it? Are you really busy right now? I feel like May is a really busy month for a lot of people, myself included. Yeah, just trying to get our bearings and kind of get the house together before I go back to work because that's when it'll get really, really busy and really crazy. All right, let's go ahead and get started for this week. So first we are working on our house fund. Our goal again is $25,000. We started this week at $2,685 and that was at 10.7%. We were able to send this week $850 to our savings, and that leaves our weekly ending at $3,535, which is at 14.1%. So really exciting. I feel like we're making really good progress on this goal. Even though the goal is really big, I feel like we're making pretty good dents in it every single week. So that's really exciting. If you've been following me for a while, I have been talking about the fact that my daughter's going back to preschool in June. So June, our budget is going to get a little bit tighter. And then July, we have like a lot of expenses that are coming up and everything. So I feel like May is kind of the month that I'm really, really trying to throw everything we can towards our goals because this is probably going to be one of the last like very large months for us for the year. Just trying to end, this this season with a bang, and we'll still be putting money every single week towards our goals, but it'll probably just be a little bit less than we have been because we're going to have less free money to be able to put towards our goals, which is fine. It's the season of life we're in. We need to pay for daycare, and daycare is very expensive. So left to save is $21,465. I'm hoping that by the end of this month, we'll be under $20,000 left on this goal, which would be awesome. Huge milestone. And I feel like once it's under 20,000, it'll feel a lot more manageable. I'm so sorry if you hear background noise. My neighbor just decided to cut the grass. So one moment, I'm going to go close our door. All right, I'm back. Sorry. I had to go close our door because our neighbor is deciding to mow his grass at the most inopportune times, which is usually when he tends to mow his grass. It just so happens I'm always filming when he tends to mow it. So let's go ahead and go to our Roth IRA for this week. I will pop up a clip of the payment that we started this week at $25. That was less than 1%. And we were able to send this week $120 to this goal, and that leaves our ending at 145, which is at 2.4%, which is great. Super excited. And we have left to save for a Roth IRA of $5,855. So if you've been following the stock market, it has been really, really down these last couple weeks. It's really depressing, but I'm trying to look at it on the bright side and putting money into it right now. Hopefully in the future will grow significantly because we're buying it at such a low price. So I'm just trying to look at it positively, even though it's really, really painful to me to look at our accounts right now. It's rough. Holy cow. I think my brokerage account is down like almost $300, and I don't have that much money in that account. I think my balance is like $1,400. So to lose $300 of that is pretty significant, but stay the course, right? I know, I need to take my own advice. So for side hustle income this week, we only had one source of side hustle income, which was Etsy at $675. It was, again, just a really busy week. If you follow me on Instagram, I was kind of posting some updates on there about what I was working on this week. I was working on finishing up some yard work that we had to do from the tree that fell in our yard. So I had to get like 400 pounds of topsoil and fill in the hole and plant grass. And now I'm having to water the grass, and it's kind of like having a fourth baby because I have to, tend to this grass all day and make sure it's watered and getting everything that it needs. So it's been quite a busy week. And honestly, I haven't even had time to breathe. I barely had time to film this video. It's been a wild week. And my son is playing baseball multiple times a week, and he's wanting to practice, and I'm trying to get out there and practice with him, and my husband is, and it's just a really busy time. So that is all I have for this week. I will go ahead and put in the clip of me filling in my trackers, and then I will come back to close out the video.
Baby, let me love you, let me love you, let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you, let me love, baby, let me love you. Just say the word and we can leave this place.
All right, that is all I have for you guys this week. I hope that you guys had an awesome week. I hope you have a great weekend. Let me know in the comments down below, what did you do this week to move yourself financially closer to your goals? I would love to hear about it. Also, what are your goals that you're working on in May? I would love to hear about that as well. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and weekend. I will talk to you next week. Bye, guys.